What's going on, shipmates? We are back at it. We had a little bit of break here, catching up on a lot. So what I'm going to be doing is recording a bunch of videos today, and I'm going to kind of schedule them out for today, tomorrow, and the day after. I got a few videos, a couple new games that came out, Ellipsis, Valkyrie. These are one is a new AFK game, one is a regular RPG. I'll be going over those. I'll be doing board reviews on those this week and putting them out for you. But the main ones, Echo and Apex, those are really big new updates and resets. So I'm a little bit behind, but I'm catching up now. So we got a lot to go over. So first and foremost, let's go into this intro. Let's figure out what's going on. You can see I'm at 24/7K now for my power level. So what I've been doing is pretty much just focusing on dupes. I pretty much have my set team. I'm still looking for the tank, an Eastrise tank. As you can see here, I have the leader buff here. I have all 6 Eastrise, but they're all DPS based or support, no healers. So it's all mainly attacks. So I do a lot of damage. I do crazy amount of damage, but I don't, my team can get wiped out pretty easily. Like I know for sure, Kabuyi here, she always gets knocked out first. And then she just ends up like falling behind, and then she's a little bit, so I'm kind of looking at maybe replacing her with the tank, whoever I do find. We'll see how it works. We'll just have to see who pops up. So, but we got a lot of different things going on as far as summoning as well, so I'll go over that here in a little bit. But right now, of course, the main star, a Hun. You see I've got her 4 times, which has been great. And as you can see there, she's at 4.5K. Skill-wise, let's see if I can kind of break this. I mean, she's like level 3 on some of the stuff. I mean, she's got the DPS ALOT attack is 10% even more. So yeah, just the more and more you upgrade them, as far as dupes-wise, it kind of the better in a sense. So if you have your team you're looking at for that next step to get up to that next go up the ladder in that power ranking, that's what you got to really focus on. Yes, the gear, all that stuff, the basics, just leveling those up as you gain the resources for them. But the biggest jumps are going to be when you start breakthrough them. So you can see here, I got level 2s on the skills, level 3 on the passive. So right here, level 1. We'll take a quick look. We'll do this real quick. 30% max HP, restores HP and shield equal to 10% max HP. Now, level 3, 20% max HP, shield equal to 20% more, deals physical damage equal to 300% attack to front row enemies, triggers once per round. So there's an additional effect that comes into. So it's just as you go down. So that's pretty much it for the passive here. That's level 3, the highest. But these other skills, as you go on, some of them have, as you can see, it just go higher and higher, adding a little bit at a time as far as skills and effects that they can do. So that's going to be our little update on that. So first thing first is we got a lot of events to cover, so we're going to go over that now. So first is foremost, we're going to go over the little ones first, and then kind of jump into the big ones. So Shadow Ops, you got like a day left, so if you've been playing or whatnot, you can keep going, try it out. It'll end tomorrow evening, so Wednesday morning or Tuesday at midnight, this will be done. But I explained it before. Pretty much you can get 3 free draws by doing your daily activity and then logging into the game. You get to pick out of the 3. It changes every time as well. It's not the same 3, so you get to pick out of these 3 who you would like to get. So that's your grand prize, and you only get it if it lands in the yellow here in the middle. It is random. You can try to aim it, but sometimes the ball that drops out just goes like completely opposite direction. It's just super random. The summoning does not carry over to the next one, so it resets, and I believe 90 is the pity. I can't remember if it's 90 or 80, but it's up there. So as you can see, I've done a little bit, it's saved up. But these do roll over, I believe, the actual action plans. So I did had a couple when this popped up, I think I had like 5 from the last one, so I just used those on top of these. So you can of course buy it if you want. If you really want the character, this is here. You can buy it, get a bunch of summons, get the unit you got there. So next is going to be Modulate Star. That's going to be the Glory Star Progress event for this week. Let me just double check. Let's see how. Oh, it didn't say. It should be around. Yeah, the rest of this week. It just started. Oh, right there, 5 days. Yeah, the rest of this week. So, same as usual. The event task on the bottom part here gives you progress in the bar above. When you hit the 230, you get 20 living metal summons. The next one's going to be one of these UR pieces, either going to be Chimera or what are they called? What are they called? Man, I can't believe I haven't messed with them in a little while. As you can see here, I got a few of them here. Equipment, or it could be a UR equipment. We do have some of those there toward the end. So, and then once you get through that second one, it'll revert back to a 20 living metal summon. So it goes kind of back and forth as you progress through. Honestly, the fastest way to progress is going to be the 100 Morphites used. So if you use actual Morphites to summon, that's going to be a quick one. And then if you actually do vibration arms summoning, those are going to get you the most points and the fastest through. I mean, it's good because like if you have some living metal, it'll give you a bunch. And then once you hit the 20, it gives you 20 free. And then you can just keep going. And then it just stacks and stacks. So, and then this does reset daily. So if you max out on the 400, I would definitely advise to wait, go the next day, let it reset, and then do it all again. And then, so next after that, we have the Scarlet Vacation Special Rebate Gift. This is here for 16 more days. It started, I believe, over the weekend. So this is still here. It's still going. It's a 7-day check-in, as you can see here, and I've done it for 4 days. Not bad. You get 1,500 Morphite, free Morphite from it, which 1,500, as you know, is a 10 summon, is how much it costs for a 10 summon. So you get that. You get 5 free S Elementum, so that's summons there, and also 5 free living metal, another 5 summons. Now, the cool thing is you do get one of these SSR selector chests. They don't really give these out often, so this is cool, but it's, as you can see, it's very limited to these 5. Now, these 5 are the rarer versions of the SSR cases. Now these 6, wow. Anyway, these 6 are gonna be, these are also in the Witches Assemble. So if we go back here to event, they are also part of this one as well. So if we look here, they're gonna be in here as well. So either way, you're gonna get them. So this is 198 more days of checking in 150 more times. I mean, that's a long time. As you can see here, I've gotten a few, some decent ones, but I can't wait anymore. I got the SSR selector. It's right here. So we're gonna go ahead and use it, and I'm getting Sierra. 2 of my units on my team need Sierra to complete their links, and I've been waiting a long time to get her. So instead of just, I could get her, I can try to be patient and wait in the Witches Assemble, or I could just get her now and get the buff of the bam. At least not next month, I'm sorry. In November, I've been playing this game for a year. And this has been almost a year that I've had to wait for that unit specifically to catch it, to come in. So we'll take a quick detour. So as you can see here, right there, Sierra is the one to do the armor increase for Rixia. And then who was the other one? Wow, it was a Hun. And then a Hun here with Kabui, her attack increases by 25%, which is a crazy amount. Since she's already one of my highest DPS on the team. Now, of course, I'm just waiting here for Zendaya, to pop up, but she's a part of the Witches Assemble, so eventually I will get her. So if you guys don't know how to actually, yes, it's, you can see they're once they're fully like that, that means you do have them. Now if it's, you see how it's red there on these first two, that means the links are actually active. And the way you activate them, because you can see here on the bottom they're not activated, is you have to actually go down here to deploy, go to your assist, and add them into the assisters here. As you can see here, I have 21 links up, and there's some here. Let me see. I don't know if it'll show the ones that aren't active. I think it's just active. Yeah, it's just the active ones. So you can see here, that shows you everybody who's paired who you got. That's 21. 4 per unit. So 6 times 4 is 24. So 24 links would be the max you can get them at 21. Someone was there. So let's see. Who do we need to take out? I don't even think I need her there. Let me see. Let me double check. Let's go down. Oh, I do need Ellie. Okay. Who is this? Do I need? I should have did this beforehand. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I don't think I need her. Yeah, because I believe I was using her for Sharon, and I took Sharon out, and she is no longer. Yep, that's the one. All right, so here we're gonna switch with Sarah, which gives me +2. Bam, 182,000 combat power. Now we're at 23 links, even more activated. So she was at 4.5k, and now she's at 4.6 with the third link activated. And then of course everybody else is at 4, so we just need the last one. It takes me to 24.9, 200, close to almost 200, and 200k and combat power. All right, so that's that. Real quick, we're gonna step into patrols. New patrols that are here. We got Jungle Mirage is here, almost done. So if you've been playing, trying to progress through it, jump back in, wrap it up, and before it heads out. Bounty Hunter isn't something that's new to me. I haven't really gone into it. We'll go through it quickly. You do get things for checking in, doing daily activities. You get these little bounty hunt reports. And then what you do is you just do a standard investigation. You click on one, you get something that pops up. This is a 4-star bounty. You challenge. It tells you the recommended power is 23.8K. It's a little high. I'm at 24. The first one was at, I think, 5 million. So I was like, okay, cool. Failed. Enemy is too powerful. Don't share. We're not going to do that. Can I just redo another one? Oh, you can. Which one is this? Let's see. 37. Man, why am I getting these strong? All right. That's essentially how it works. If you want the precise scouting, you do get one of those free per day through the daily activities, and then you can do, that's going to be, you know, a 5, 6 star. That's a 5-star bounty. Wow. 6 to 7-star bounty, which is going to be higher, more difficult, more rewards. Now these rewards, they do have its own shop, as you can see here, and you can just go through and spend it on some of this stuff here. SSR cards are good, especially if you have them. It helps you a lot in your Echo Laboratory. So back to patrols. That's the Bounty Hunter. If you haven't tried it, dabble in it, see if you can do it. I mean, it's always fun to try these new patrols that kind of come in and out. Shiny Ceremony is back. Nebulous Nightmare is back as well, here for like about 2 weeks. Shadows of the Sentinels is back as well for 6 days, here for a week. Shiny Ceremony, real quick, is going to be gone today. So if you didn't participate, you missed it. Look out, it comes often. It's like Shiny Ceremony or King of the Cage is usually the two that kind of go back and forth with that. So those are the patrols. Next, we're just going to go ahead and get into the featured events. So Lulicent, this was from last week. This is done. it's over. It's going to here for another day or so you can use it. I just see here I got like 4,000 resources, or not resources, currency to use still. So it's here for another day or so. Go in there, spend it up what you can. Now, Tide Drift. This is the new one. This is UR Serenelle. Serenelle. So you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm horrible with names. So we're just going to go by Seren. All right, so UR Seren is here. She is Eastrise. She's another DPS unit, unfortunately, for me. Good for you guys. If you're looking for one, we'll actually do the review and go over her skills more in depth towards the end of the video before we do all the summoning. So this is her event, her little banner, featured story mode, all that good stuff. There is a few things that are different in here, which is kind of cool. So as you can see here, it looks all, they're doing this whole summer thing too with the swimsuit thing. So I guess it kind of ties in with the water and stuff. So usual leisure pack, you get that free. Osiris is the boss challenge mode here. So as you, before, this hasn't changed. The more damage you do, the farther in rounds you go, the more rewards you get. And you get Gashbon tickets for this one. So that's pretty cool. Was that, I was in the sand surfing. Ocean Dream, this is the story mode. This is going to be the this version. So the easiest way to go, the event's going to be here on the top left. As long as you click it, it'll automatically take you to the place on the map to finish that event. Not too much. Like I said, I've always said I personally like the expedition style instead of this style, because you only get 200 more fight. Sub event, you don't get anything. And then there's 3 seconds, so it's only 600 more fight you're going to be getting from this story event, where the other one, it's close to 1,500, which is a big difference, and you pretty much get a free 10 summon for completing all 3 chapters. So that's going to be there. You got the T sent down here, which is, if you do decide to go after this unit and do get her multiple times, you get some free stuff here. Moving up toward the left, of course, we got the Lakeside Fun. This is a little mini game, so it's pretty easy. I'll show you guys. It's a minute long. It's pretty much tile matching. 3 of a kind, 3 or more. Pretty simple stuff. 6. Wow. Let's see if I can beat my old score. What was it 1900, something like that? You do get rewards for it, which is going to be currency for this banner, for her little story banner thing. I wasn't 100% sure what it was. Was it something with, I'm guessing something with fish or beach or something. Oh, there it is. I was gonna be like, oh man, I'm stuck. You know, it's cool when they do little stuff like this. You know, I mean, I've always said it before, I wish they would do like something a little bit more involved, more in depth, but I get it. It's supposed to be a little event, little mini game, whatever you want to do, call it. It's cool, it's fun, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too hard, nothing too eventful as far as like difficulty and stuff. Like, oh, time's up. So that's that. You clear that, you get some points for it, and then you get some free more fight there at the bottom. Travel plan is just going to be the daily activities and stuff like that. I mean, that hasn't changed. And then the island vendor, of course, is the shop, which is going to be the same once again as Elementum. Of course, you get 5 you can purchase once you hit 2,000, and then everything else is there. So easy peasy event, featured banner event, not too much. 1 new mini game, which is cool. Now we're going to move on to the actual banners part of this. And this is where it's going to be a little bit more interesting and fun, where we have a few different banners going on right now. New ones that are introducing a new summoning resource, I guess you could say. So as you guys know, if you've been playing the game for at least a little bit, you know the S Elementiums are what you use to summon. You know what? Where's going to be the best one to show you? This is probably going to be, let's go to Azure Tides first. Up here, go to the Morphi procurement. This is going to be in the mall section. So if you're, I'll show you guys real quick. So if you're here at the main page right here, underneath your picture next to purchase is the mall. Click it here. You're going to go down to Morphi procurement, and then here, bam. This is where you can exchange your Morphite that you, oh, well, I thought I was going to pull it up, but your Morphite for different things in the game. Now, as you can see, we have S Elementium, which is used for regular advanced draw. 10 summon is obviously most what everybody gets. 10 times 150 is 1500, so 1500 is it. Now we have a new one, Nova S Elementium. This is used for the Starpath Dawn, which is a new banner. As you can see here, this is the only way to get it. There's no other specific method in the game to buy them, or I'm sorry, just to get them for free. So this is one way, the Morphite. And then there's other ways of actually paying for them. So, where is it? I'm gonna look dumb, kind of just zooming around here. Sorry guys, there was an actual spot. All right, so I guess that's going to be the only spot. So you are going to have to pretty much buy crystals or buy Morphite, which is going to be down here, using this, get bonus Morphite, and then go in and use them to buy them here. So kind of a little bit of a process, but you still get them. Kind of essentially the same way you get S Elementiums by using your Morphite to pay for them. They're the same price, which is good. It's still 1500 to do a 10 summon, so it's going to be that one. Now, this one to the left, the Mist CS Elementium, is 400 Morphite for each one. So if you do want to do a 10 summon, it's going to cost you 4,000. This is also the only spot you can get it as well. Now that that's explained, you see them there, you know where they're at. Where do you go to use them? So the Mist, you know what, let's do the easier one first. Draw. This is the Starpath Dawn. This is going to be the Nova S Elementium. This is the same, pretty much the same as the S Elementiums, right here, same price, but they're going to be used for this banner only. Now, this banner here is a wish list. As you can see, it's still the same way. It's still 60 pity here to get a SSR or above. Now, the pool is different. Now, you can pick these three to designate to get out of the three who you want. Now, I already have Lorraine. I already have Rosabelle. I did not have Vika. But as you guys know, I'm really concentrated on this Eastrise team. So at the moment, I'm already working on Rosabelle, getting her. I think I have 2 star breakthrough 2, so I wouldn't mind going further into her as well. So let's check out the pool. As you can see here, this has some of the limited, more rare SSRs. As you can see here, you have Sierra here, you have Zenna, you have Anubis popping up, Mildred or Madrid there. Who else? That was Anubis. She's one of them as well. So these are going to be the rarer, harder ones to get. Lilith, she's doesn't come around too often. So they're here. They're going to be a part of this banner. So of course, like I said before, this is going to be part of the Witches Assemble as well. You can get some of them, but if you're really trying to get your chances up to get somebody more specifically, you can use this banner. Same thing as regular summonings. Like I said, 60 to get an SSR above. If you miss it or get an SSR, it starts glowing, and the next time you hit 60, it's going to be a higher chance or a guarantee to get a UR. Most likely the one you have wishlisted. All right, so that's going to be the Nova. Now, back to Azure ties. These are going to be the Mist CS Elementiums. This is where you use these summons. Now, this one is different, right? So you have 300 draws you can do a day. There is a C pack here where you can go and buy these Mist C Elementiums. Those are the prices. You can check them out when you get into the game and see how many you can. Now, this pool is different. Let's check it out. This has a little bit more to choose from. So, still the same SSR limited, so the rarer version, the rarer ones in the game. But you do have 8 URs to pick from. So you have Osiris, we got Holy Lady Vivi, UR Prinny, Vika is back again here. Lucine is there, Rosabelle, which we already were the other one, and we have Semovilia, and then last but not least, Christie. Right, so you have these 8 URs. Now you can pick out of these URs and SSRs to chase. Now, cool thing is they do put which ones you do not own, so you can kind of go through and see. Maybe you're just trying to hurry up and collect, or you can, or if you're like me personally, I probably would have choose her. Oh no, not Nile. Oh, there she is. Oops. Right, because that's the last one I need to complete the links. Personally, I wouldn't mind having her because she just looks cool. Or I really need a tank, and I nobody in Eastrise have they released yet that's a tank. It's been DPS based, so I probably would, out of these, I would pick Christie. So now, like I said, you get 10. Now remember, let's see if it'll tell me. Oh no, so you do actually have to, it's not going to give you the option to just use 4,000 more fights. So like you see here, this banner closes in 3 days. It's almost done, so it's not here that long. But the guarantee is 20. 20 draws and you get at least one SSR case. And the same pity happens. If you miss it, it increases the chances of getting a UR more. Now, this is something very interesting. Now, if you're really trying to dive in or you need somebody just to really finish your set, I would definitely concentrate on this one just because it is only a 20 draw. Yes, you're going to be spending 8,000 more fight to use these to get the 20 summons, and of course it's not guaranteed it's going to be the UR, but you're going to have a pretty decent chance. But all in all, to get them, probably worst case scenario, you're spending 16. I know that's a heavy number, 16,000, especially even for me where I'm barely at 28. But you're going to get some decent pulls, and you're only doing 40, where on the other banners you'll be happy doing 60. So, and then of course here you get some little vibration art selection chests by getting through it. So let's see, you get, so if you hit 40, you get, so every 40 you get 140, 80, 120, and then at 165. So you can really, if you're really concentrating, like I said, if I want to get Christie, do the 14 or the 40, I'll get her, and then I'll get her vibration arm as well, and then boom, done, complete. Don't have to spend any more on living metal to summon. So that is about it. So that's going to be it as far as all of the two, those are the two main banners. And then of course I wanted to update you guys. Elamano has updated. We do have Stone Monkey, White Dragon, and Ziet in the banner now. So there are 3 URs that you now can drop from this pool, as well as the Neolith. Neolith has updated. I believe I mentioned it before, but it just happened, so I'll mention it again. So you do have the flag, the Sharur, and the Golden Fleece. 3 new URs, or not new, but 3 URs added to the pool of Neolith to use. So if you haven't got a chance and now you're finally been saving these, now you got a chance to get it. 150 is the pity for the Neolith. Elamano is 80. So good luck on that for you guys. So we do have a Hun back in the pool again, which is great for me. Of course, Starpath Dawn is there. The regulars. Now we have UR Serene here. Let's take a look at her. So Eastrise, DPS, Assault Burst. Those are the attributes. I'm going to go through this a little quicker than usual just because I want to make this video too long and kind of get you guys a little behind. So let's take a look. First skill. Tosses her flute. When passing through it, creates a flute whisper. Physical damage equal to 81% attack to all front row enemies. grants herself 1 stack of T sapling for the entire battle. And then what is that? Increases Serene's attack by 10%. Okay. Stacking up to 2 times, which could be a total of 20%. After reaching 2 stacks, all T stacks are cleared, dealing damage equal to 150% of Serene's attack to all front row enemies. Serene then enters T Gathering for 1 round. What is T Gathering? T Gathering prevents Serene from taking action. Okay. Or being targeted by enemies until the effect ends. When enemies receive healing or shield, she deals damage equal to 300% attack to 3 random enemies, triggering up to 2 times per round. That is a very, very interesting effect. Oh, okay. Next one. Under Serene's command, the T trees in the farm revolt. They deal physical damage equal to 116% of Serene's attack to all enemies, full AoE, and damage equal to 250% attack to front row enemies, ignoring defense. So she's hitting twice. If I'm reading this correctly, she's hitting twice. This skill has a 50% crit chance and crit damage bonus. Ooh, crit damage and crit chance. I love those words. All right, so 116% to everybody, and then 250% to front row enemies, ignoring defense. So it's just a straight pure 250% with nothing taken away from it. Very, very interesting. All right, so ultimate here in a farm brim with vitality. When sensing hostility, they deal physical damage equal to 200% of Serene's attack to all enemies. Full AoE hit. This skill has a 50% crit chance and crit damage bonus as well. Wow. Serene inflicts Troubling Guest on 2 random enemies for the entire battle. What is Troubling Guest? Each stack of Troubling Guest reduces the carrier's defense and damage reduction by 6%, stacking up 2 times. When Serene enters T Gathering, she deals damage equal to 180% of her attack to Troubling Guest stacks to the carrier. Oh, times the Troubling Guest stack. So if it has more than 1 stack, it's going to multiply that 180. So if it's 2 stacks, it's going to be 360. Huh. Wow. What is her assault burst? Let's look at the last one, the passive. Serene is all about T, not war. Well, that's a lie. She cannot actively use skills. Oh, wait. So she cannot actively use skills or limit break skills. At the start of the first round, she enters T Gathering for 1 round. So she just starts off, okay. T Gathering, for 1 round. The first 2 times she completes T Gathering, including the second, she unleashes her limit break skill. After that, each time she finishes T Gathering, she uses her regular skill instead. If Serene takes damage exceeding 40% of her max HP, the T tree matures early, causing her to enter T Gathering again for 1 round. This can trigger up to 3 times per battle. So there is a counter effect to her massive damage. Okay. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right. T Gathering. So this she goes T sampling. Okay, yeah. So T sampling happens. She gives herself 1 stack. T Gathering enters when she gets 2 stacks of T sampling. But with this passive skill, she starts the round with T Gathering. But after she does T Gathering twice, after she completes it 2 times, she releases her limit break skill, which is her ultimate. Doing the Troubling Guest. Interesting. A lot of domino effecting going on. Indeed. So, passive starts, going into T Gathering. T Gathering hits. And then after that, once she gets to tea gathering, she keeps doing her regular skills. Using her regular skills gives her tea sampling. 2 stacks of tea sampling gives her tea gathering. And then the tea gathering, after clearing the tea gathering, then she unleashes her limit break, which is her ultimate, and then she's doing this again. The troubling guess, the random 180% times however many tea gathering she has. A lot of domino. So, I wouldn't use her as my main DPS. I would use her as my probably like a back row to keep her alive, to keep her going, just so that she can get these stacks going on. Because it seems like she's not really attacking every turn, every round, but she has the ability to give herself these stacks, dominating up these effects. And then I would just, gear wise, I would just, everything I would give her would be crit chance increase in crit damage. It's just going to add to that 50%. So that's my opinion. If you guys need her, there she is. These are going to be her links with Elixia. I don't think that's been released yet. Huh, interesting. Lorraine armor increased by 18, with Roxy resistance by 18, with Rosabelle and a Hun attack increased by 25%. We're gonna finish up with summoning. That was it. I got a few summons. Let's see if we get anything new quick. I wouldn't mind another 2 summons. That'd be great. So I can just keep on. I would really like to max out a Hun because she does really well. Does a lot of damage. Oh, nope. SRs. All right, so we got, do I want to use them all? Do I want to save them? Oh, this is just one. So, a lot of updates, a lot of different stuff going on as far as the game. What are we at? You know what? We're halfway. We'll just go for it. Like I said, a lot of new updates, new banners. Take advantage of them. Some of them are here not that long. You got 3 or 4 days to use them. The other one, we'll cut this off real quick. Azure Ties is only here for 3 more days, and the Starpath is here. Doesn't say. Interesting. Does it say here? No. Draw a collaboration. Designated case. Interesting. No time limit. I'll have to double check on that. But hey, guys, take advantage of that. 15. Yes, we want to use the 15. We're trying to get this double dupes into dupes. Here we go. Let's go, shipmates. Oh, purple again. Come on. I want to get it early. Am I going to hit the pity? Let's get it right here. 50, right here. Oh, I see some Eastrise on the signs, on the screens. Ooh. What we got? Yes. A Hun. We got her again. I think this might be the first unit I'll be able to max star breakthrough. This is fun. Ooh. Bam. Okay, so just once. Who else do we get? Some other people. Cool. Bam. So we'll go ahead and go here. Breakthroughs. But that's about it, shipmates. Not too much going on for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be putting up, like I said, I'm a little behind on the videos. No fault. I will be catching up on that soon. This week, a lot of new videos, new games coming out. A lot of good stuff. So, bam, 3 more times. I just might bite the bullet and just get it now. Do it. If I do level 3, another DPS ally attack 10%. How much is that? 453,000. Wow. She's at 4.9. She's about to hit 5 million combat power. That puts me over 25. I'm almost at 25.5 million combat power just on that alone. Summoning was good. Got that. Now I just definitely got to concentrate on her vibration arms and make sure that stays up with her as well. All right. That's it, Shimmies. I don't want to make this video too long. It's getting there. Appreciate it. Fair winds, follow and seas. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.